Hey, how you doing? This is JJ from Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction in beautiful Largo, Florida. Here's part 2 of my series on the Shurhold 3500 Pro Polisher. This video is about how amazing the customer service at Shurhold really is. I had a problem as described in part 1 with a machine being sent to me and it having what I thought was a problem with a warped backing plate. Ended up being, no matter what, when I couldn't get the thing to turn, they said, okay, we'll send it back in, and I did. And then I got a second machine, and it didn't even turn on. It just totally shit the bed within 5 seconds of turning it on. It barely did a tenth of a turn and died. However, before all this happened, Hodges Marine, where I bought this machine for $167 plus tax and shipping for $184 total cost, I started writing back and forth with Shurhold, telling them about how I was, not really happy with Hodges Marine. Now, they didn't sell me the machine, so they had really no skin in the game. They were just had one of their distributors sell me a machine. That's the way it goes. However, they showed interest. I cannot tell you that I actually had 8, well, I can tell you because I am. I had actually 8 different messages back and forth from Barry Beerhoff, the CEO of Shurhold. Ashley in customer service contacted me over and over again. They really did a nice job. I explained to them, hey, look, I bought this machine from Hodges because it was here in Florida. They had quick 2-day shipping for $4.95. I had a big Ford Excursion that was being dropped off in the morning the following day after I actually got my machine. I got it in time, and here it didn't work. They sent me a letter saying, hey, an email saying, hey, why don't you tell Hodges, forward this to them, that we'll replace the unit and just send a new one out right away so you can get working. They actually cared. That's my whole point about this. They actually cared about their machine, and they were amazing. When I got my second machine and it didn't turn on, I contacted them and I said, well, I guess it's back to the UPS store with a mailing address that Hodges Marine sent to me. Hodges Marine sent no, hey, I'm sorry about this. Hey, we really apologize. Just nothing at all. Just, okay, send it back. That was it, my whole message. Send it to this. We will send you a packing slip, which you can use your computer, print out, and put on a box. Nothing. My messages from Shurhold were like, we feel terrible about this. Let us know if they're going to replace it. Long story short on this, they listened to what I had to say. They listened about the machine being sent warped like this, on the dust cover, on the plate. When I said, a lot of companies out there have a washer mod, which takes the backing plate and just barely gets it away from the dust cover. They were like, you know what? We're going to do something about that. I'm like, hey, this is from China. This is not your problem. But, a couple things like putting just a little piece of cardboard, box underneath this handle. And why don't you just have the backing plate off? Put it in one of your pockets in these nice canvas carry bags that come with it. I just didn't get it. But they did, and they listened to me. They actually did a mod and tested it at the factory. They did a inspection with the head of tech support and also the warehouse manager. And then I got this letter from Samuel that stated that he had personally gone through the machine and wanted me to know if I have any kind of future problems, that they're all ears. Hear the backing plate rubbing on the dust boot As you suggested, they went and did a actual modification, which I'm going to show you in part 3, right at the factory for me, so I wouldn't have any problems, so I could get to work. Absolutely amazing. My gist of this is I can't thank Shurhold enough. Yep, they sent me this machine for free. After my second one shit the bed and I had to send it back to Hodges, the cut-rate reseller, they said, we're sending you a goodie bag. I'm going to go over these in part 3. But they sent me these. They sent me these 3 foam pads. And I just couldn't be happier with this company. You really should buy from them. Go to Shurhold.com. No, I'm not a spokesperson. No, I'm not being paid anything. Did they, out of just courtesy and professionalism, send me this? Yes, they did. And I'm very happy about that. So I'm not afraid at all to go, hey, you know what? You buy from a cut rate, you take a chance. You go to Shurhold.com, they stand behind it. That's all I have to say. They're an amazing company, and I couldn't be happier with this machine, and I can't wait to show you a lot of reviews with it in action. This thing is a beaut. Thank you. Oh, I will say, please subscribe, like, comment. I'm trying to get this thing going. Help me out. Thank you.